Just to give you a sense, I think, looking at this topic, right, innovation for a competitive industry, I think to me the way I look at it is competitiveness drives innovation. I think if I really look at the foundation of GE, I think we started around 125 years back. I think Thomas Alva Edison was the founding father of this company. And I think if you really look at from the beginning, between DC and AC, the competition between DC and AC started at that time. So to me, I think one of the culture, if I have to really talk about the culture of a company like GE, I think it is staying on the front. I think staying on the forefront of technology, really challenging the frontiers of competition all the time. And really, I think it is not just competition in the sake of the literal meaning of the word. It is more of a constructive tension in the industry which we create through competition, which actually at the end helps to really realize what the society is looking at large. For example, I think that's what we really go after today. If we just to give you an idea, right, I think, when we say that every 2 seconds, an aircraft engine lifts off, we have a G engine fitted on it. Every 2 seconds, we have an aircraft engine with G engine flying every airport, right? I think that's the way we look at technology, how we can make a difference to the community around the world. And if I take the electricity, I think more than 25% of world's electricity, we have the opportunity to power. So I think it also gives us a great feeling that how we can do more. So in a way, I would say innovation, competition, both are, I think, have to go hand in hand, because what I really feel is if you don't have the right level of competition in any industry, I think you take from any industry, food, electricity, materials, whatever you talk about, any industry, right? I think whether it is transportation, infrastructure, I think, competition drives innovation, at the end realizes what the people really want. And I think, in order for us to drive that, I think we need to create, to me, I think the framework and the right kind of ecosystems where important thing, governments and other organizations will play a role is how to nurture this kind of competition within the industry. How do you really nurture? I think if you have to nurture, you have to provide definitely enabling systems where the companies which are wanting to really compete can come together. For example, I will give you a simple example which we did in India around a couple of years back. Typically in India, we have a low wind speed regime. So the wind speeds in India are not as what you see in Western Europe or North America or other parts of the world. I think there the speeds are around 8 meters per second, average speeds are around 7.5 meters to 8 meters per second, whereas in India it is 6.5 meters per second and below. So if you have to really exploit this wind condition, you need to design a wind turbine which is specifically for this for this part of the world. So what we really did is we took a global platform, we really customized it for this region, and then really made it happen really in terms of providing what the customers really want. Customers really want highest annual energy production. They don't want, you just take a global product and then put it in India, it will not generate the level of energy which is required because the speeds are lower. So we redesigned the wind turbine, expanding the rotor diameter, and then doing control systems, advancing the control system which can actually exploit. That way we are able to give 30% more energy. Right? So I think it is important, to me, I think the way I look at it for India, even acquisition of global platforms to really cater to India's needs, I think is a first important step in terms of innovation. I think breakthrough innovation is definitely required. I think it is something which we have to do, fundamental research we have to continue to do. I'm very happy that, I think GE, we have almost 6,000 engineers in India today. Ma'am was telling in the previous panel, I think chairperson was telling, a lot of technology centers started 15 years back, and GE was one of the first in that, I think I would say. We are close to around 6,000 engineers. We have definitely made a lot of innovations for the country as well as for the globe. I think continuing to really even acquire global technologies and innovating for the country. Because if we can do it for India, I'm very confident we can do it for any part of the world, because the wind turbine which we developed for India is actually become a global product for us. It is almost making $2 billion worth of revenue globally, right? I think that's the kind of things which we can do if we are really driving. And I think it has driven competition within the industry today, because I think everybody, right, our competitors are really grappling. They want to really beat us as well. But what happens? At the end, customer benefits. So I think today in GE, we believe that customers determine our success. To that point, I would say competition is very key for innovation, and innovation is driven by competition.